Hello, everyone. I have something that I wanted to bring to the public. I know that many of the topics we discuss are difficult. They're an expression, idea, not necessarily here to hurt anybody, just to provide information. And whether it's some of my shows or maybe a show with Peter the Insider. And so at times, the people, which is very understandable, sometimes have questions, they get upset and want to, challenge, ask questions. Why is this happening? I know that years ago, we had discussions about, the possibility of a new world order, of like very serious events happening. And here we are in some very strange circumstances on the planet right now. So when people make comments and remark, I know that people are unhappy. Maybe they're unhappy with me. Maybe it's just the message. Maybe they just need to vent. I know a lot of people are frustrated, and personally, I get equally frustrated. Well, that's one thing. And then, of course, I'm noticing and I'm looking at the channel, and there has been, on occasion we have some trolls and, or people that just, maybe they're friends with somebody from another channel and, maybe it's competition. Maybe it's, someone doesn't like, the way I comb my hair, or some weird reason why, people just don't like people for, different reasons or whatever, and that's fine. So you just, I allow certain things, and then after a while I remove it. But something's come up that I think is much more serious, and I think it should be, I wanted to let everyone know. And so we've had someone off and on the site that has some kind of emotional fixation, some kind of vengeful thoughts, hallucinations, imaginations about, trying to prove something of some nature. And so prior to one of the conversations yesterday and the day before, I think even today, I had to remove at least 5 or 6 porn sites that people had linked to my site with what looks like people that were underage. And I was horrified. I thought, what kind of individual would send something like this? And I thought, well, maybe this is just, someone that's sending, this is some kind of bot or a promotion of something really, really strange. But, the part, we're going through a hard time looking at saving the children and traffickers and things like that. And so I was like really, really upset about it, very upset. And I think most people would feel the same way. Like, well, I would never want anything like that in my site. And how dare anyone send anything like that to my site? And so, just like I usually do, if someone is committing these kind of like disgusting, horrifying behaviors, then I'm going to talk about it. Well, anyhow, one of the individuals started to reveal themselves by making some certain specific comments. And then I noticed that it was similar. It had a similar feel to the energy of the porn site. And I addressed that question to that individual, who is not a bot, but a person that seems to have a vengefulness and an imaginary thought that they can try to trap or manipulate or prove something, but they're not clearly qualified. I'm not sure about their intelligence level, but it was specifically their emotional level seemed to be completely off and distorted. And so now so I questioned whether or not they sent the porn, and they did not deny it. The individual did not deny that they sent the porn, and also further on went on to say that they were going to create a website to try to prove that things about what we've been talking about and all the discrepancies supposedly that were stated. And to be honest with you, anyone can pull anything out of context and do that. And there are many ways to say things that could also appear to be discrepancies, which I really don't care. Honestly, I don't care. We're doing a show. If people are that obsessed, possessed, mind control, whatever it is, that they need to do this, then they're going to do this anyhow. And I've had people say, hey, just forget about it. Don't worry about it. They're just like trolls. But I think it's more than that. It's like some kind of weird emotional imbalanced vendetta thing. I'm not really sure what it is. Not that I really care, because it went to a level where this person was sending underage porn to my site, and I think that's a step too far. So whatever they say, in my opinion, means absolutely nothing, because they have their reputation, in my opinion, is nothing. I asked them to show who they are. They said that Peter doesn't show who he is, but Peter doesn't for the same reason why any insider doesn't. But I said I've showed my face plenty of times. So clearly this person has a lot to hide. And if it's the same person I think it is, then there's the same person was also involved with some of the labs. And regarding the pandemic that happened. So there's a lot of hiding, a lot of, bait and switch, posing as if they're just kind of communicating with people subtly. And it sounds like one of the statements was, "This is not my first rodeo, cowboy." So if that's what they're saying is they're looking that their whole goal in life is defamation of character of other individuals. And I'm sorry if this sounds petty and I'm going on and on. I think that there are people that like or dislike me or any of my guests or just people in general, and that happens, and it's been going on for years, that people know that they're haters and all that. But sending underage porn to someone's site really is on a next level. And I just want people to have a heads up. If they see anything like that, let me know. And of course, if, like I said, if people want to listen to the fabrications and the distortions, they're probably going to listen to that anyhow. But, I like to come clean and talk about these things and let my listeners know. I mean, we have a lot of things going on in the world right now. I guess that there are more important things. There are people that are getting harmed, and I guess it triggered me when I saw the porn, and also how quickly the individual went from referencing themselves as a part of a labyrinth. Why are you sending that information over in the first place? So there it is. Anyhow, thank you for listening. I'm sorry if this sounds tedious, but for those of you that are concerned about the type of individuals that are doing all sorts of different things out there, I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention and make them aware. I appreciate you listening. Have a good day.